A secret meeting featuring some of the world's most powerful people, and they don't want us to know what's going on inside.
Hey, what's up, you all? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking play, and hopefully you click that like button as well. That would definitely help the video. Shout out to Magic Love Sausage for giving me this video to check out. Thank you so much, Magic Love Sausage. And I will have the original link to this video below for anyone who wants to check out Mark Dice directly. Shout out to Mark Dice as well, man.
Over the weekend, the Bilderberg Group met for their annual secret meeting of the movers and shakers of the global elite, the ruling class. But anybody watching mainstream media didn't hear a word about it because, of course, there's been a blackout in place for decades. And if you search Google News for the Bilderberg Group, which is a little bit different than the normal Google search engine, it filters out search results only from trusted mainstream media sources. There are a total of 4 results. One from CNBC, sort of the financial network on cable, and one from the London Guardian, one from the Portugal Resident, because the meeting took place over there in Portugal, and one from the London Daily Mail. 4 search results about a meeting of 120 or 130 of the world's most powerful men just getting together behind closed doors to plot and scheme for the New World Order. And
ain't that that's the Illuminati, right? No? Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's the other word we're not supposed to say. Shh, I ain't about to say it now.
Getting together behind closed doors to plot and scheme for the New World Order. And I was pleasantly surprised when I was watching Greg Kelly's show on Newsmax Friday, since I dumped Fox News about a month ago, ever since they fired Tucker Carlson, and saw this.
So, the Bilderberg meeting, do you know anything about this? It's news to me. It's happening right now in Lisbon, Portugal. It's been going on since 1954. A secret meeting featuring some of the world's most powerful people, and they don't want us to know what's going on inside.
Wow. And they got it live. They are looking at it from the top of the daggone roof. They're like, we're trying to make sure we see who go up in there. Oh, man, Eddie Murphy went up in there. Jim Carrey.
Reportedly on the list, Sam Altman. He just developed Open AI. He's the ChatGPT dude. Satya Nadella, the Microsoft CEO. Jens Stoltenberg, the head of NATO. Also, Alberta Bourla, Pfizer's CEO, the Ukrainian...
Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. There's a name that I won't say.
Foreign minister. What are they going to talk about? And why is it in secret? If they're going to make decisions about this stuff, we need to know AI, the banking system, energy transition, Russia, Ukraine. And why are they talking about U.S. leadership? Is that code for the election, in 2024? I would imagine that globalists maybe would not be on the side of Donald Trump. And it's happening right now in Lisbon, Portugal.
Was any women in that sausage party? No, maybe. Was Oprah in there?
We'll be right back.
Well, that sure is interesting. I've never seen anybody on Fox News talk about the Bilderberg Group, despite the network claiming to be dedicated to exposing the deep state. And I will neither confirm nor deny whether I did or did not reach out to Greg Kelly last week and did or did not encourage him to report on such an important topic. But would you look at this? He had me on his radio show Friday afternoon. Well, what a coincidence. Many of my old school viewers, however, know that back in the day, I reached out to Sean Hannity numerous times, hoping to encourage him to expose the Bilderberg Group, which resulted in him blocking me on Twitter. And
wow, bruh. They are they telling Mark Dice, yo, bro, you making too much noise. You talking about things that we have sworn to defend and not speak on. And you just keep telling us to talk about it. London News will talk about it. We won't talk about it. Has MSNBC been talking about it either? Nobody's going to talk about it. These guys are the boogeyman.
This is one of those friendly reminders, resulting in him playing dumb.
Anyway, thanks for the call, Mark, KFMB, San Diego. Next, Sean Hannity Show. How are you, Mark?
Pretty good, but with all this economic crises going on and everybody looking for answers and blame, I was wondering if you could talk about the Bilderberg Group and the role that they play in the global economy and geopolitics.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's go to Amy in Cincinnati, 55 KRC. What's up, Amy?
Well, you're being a gatekeeper, Sean.
Yo, Did he lie? I will say he did. Ain't nowhere in the world Sean Hannity does not know about the Bilderberg Group. If everyone else does, all these other publications know about it and Sean Hannity does not? Let me be quiet. I would like to hear if you all believe that he knew something about it, because that's kind of fishy, bro.
That's what's going on. Here's just one more that's quite revealing, and I had to start using different names because Mark in San Diego would set off an immediate red flag, and they would never take my calls. So then I just kept trying under assumed names.
Let us go to Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan, how are you?
You're a pathetic excuse for Americans, Sean, you zombie, and mainstream media mockingbird. While you claim to be against mainstream media, you couldn't be...
You're a real genius, Jonathan. You know, we've been waiting all day for a comment like you and a genius like you to enlighten us.
Wait,
all right, Mr. Liberal, why don't you get to your point instead of being a little snotty, left-wing radical? Go ahead.
Oh, he's getting busy with it. It's getting juicy.
Go ahead.
Since you're so educated on geopolitics, can you tell...
Big dope.
Get off the phone,
Greg.
you big
Dump it.
dope.
Not only did he drop my call, but he used a 7-second delay to censor my question because he didn't want the very words Bilderberg Group going out on air.
Wow.
And if you missed it, check my in-depth report from last week on the Bilderberg Group. This is the thumbnail, and the title is something like What Fox News Won't Tell You About the... ... Of course, Alex Jones covered the Bilderberg Group, as he's been doing for many decades, and if you search Infowars.com, you would find articles and reports like Media Moguls Confronted and Dinner Party Exposed at Bilderberg 2023. At Bilderberg's Bigwig Bash, 2 things are guaranteed, Kissinger and secrecy, along with a repost of his old Endgame documentary and a bunch of other articles about it. And if you search Google, not Google News, which again filters out the search results for only mainstream media sources, the main Google search bar for Bilderberg Group Infowars, no Infowars articles come up. There are a couple articles about Alex Jones, like this one from the London Independent, the BBC, an IMDb listing about a documentary that Alex is in about the Bilderberg Group. Oh, the Southern Poverty Law Center condemning Alex Jones for reporting on the Bilderberg Group. BuzzFeed also complaining that Alex Jones has exposed the Bilderberg Group, but no articles from Infowars.com. But if you search Yahoo for Bilderberg Infowars, then surprisingly, some relevant search results come up like this one about the Great Reset architect, Yuval Harari.
Yo, is this something that we're supposed to be talking about? I'm going to be honest with you. He's searching far and wide on Google for the Bilderberg Group. And he's trying to find some publication from the United States, Fox News, who's reporting on it. Bruh, are we supposed to talk about this? Y'all like, what do you mean are we supposed to? We're supposed to talk about everything. It's freedom. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about. I'm talking about content creators. Because there's certain things that's, lined out that we're not supposed to talk about. But if this is not something... Yo, this is wild, man. I'm being okay. Look, we're gonna continue, but this is kind of scary. I'm just saying. What are these guys talking about, and what are their plans? How come nobody else is discussing this?
Who arrived at this year's Bilderberg meeting? Another one about the 69th Bilderberg meeting agenda and attendees. That sounds pretty important. An archive about previous Bilderberg reports. And if you search Bing, Microsoft's search engine, for Bilderberg Infowars, then you also get relevant search results from Infowars about the meeting.
So Alex Jones is doing his work. He's putting in some work.
But again, if you search Google for Bilderberg Group Infowars, then you get a couple of foreign news articles and a Southern Poverty Law Center and BuzzFeed article complaining about Alex Jones reporting on them. So bravo to Greg Kelly and Newsmax for reporting on what no other cable news network wants to touch. And that might be why Newsmax is now beating CNN in the ratings. Once a fledgling cable channel that mainstream self-proclaimed journalists snubbed their nose at and never took seriously, has now grown bigger than CNN. CNN drops to 4th place in prime time behind Newsmax.
Wow. CNN. I thought the back and forth with the Trump town hall was going to boost y'all to like number 3, number 2 or something like that. Y'all probably wanted to take you to number 1. What happened? 4th place? Wow. behind Newsmax? And I've never even heard of Newsmax. I have today. We about to start checking out some Newsmax.
And now Fox News might actually drop behind MSNBC because hundreds of thousands, millions of people have dumped Fox News after they censored Tucker Carlson and, like myself, are now watching Newsmax. And here's Glenn Beck back when he was a Fox News host telling viewers not to look into the Bilderberg Group.
All right, I want to talk to you a little bit about what could possibly be in our future, and I don't think there's really much speculation on this, but I want you to know the attacks are going to come fast and furious from the left. Some of them will be deserved if you take this and you go down a tinfoil hat road. I mean, you don't need to go to the Bilderbergers. I mean, it's as useful as going to the Whataburgers. You don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that. Nothing to see here, folks. Just move along. You don't want to be called a tinfoil hat-wearing conspiracy theorist, says Glenn Beck. So definitely don't order my book, The Bilderberg Group Facts and Fiction, in paperback from Amazon.com.
Wow. Mark Dice is doing his homework, bro. You dangerous, man. And anyone who want to see the rest of this video, please make sure you go to the link below. It will be below.